I was watching my favorite network, and someone was making fun of community organizers. Now, I remind people that Jesus was a community organizer. Pontius Pilate was a governor, you betcha. I think Michelle with her knowledge and her background, I think Michelle will be an advocate for children's health care, that as First Lady of the United States, that she will be a great ambassador for our country, not only here domestically but abroad, and trying to help lead our country to what I call a brighter future as it relates to health care and education. Those are her two issues. Outside of being Senator Obama's wife and clearly the mother of his two beautiful daughters, she is a woman in her own right, a phenomenal woman, someone who is successful, someone who's been deeply active. And let me say something to black women in the room, not that I'm taking away from anything from all the other women in the room, but you have always been the glue, at least in the last 40 years, of our electoral successes. You know, I used to tell my friends, if black women stayed home that day, there would not be Bill Clinton. It would not, I can tell y'all this, of the 49 Democratic senators, 32 of them would not be there because if y'all stayed home. 68% of black women voted in 2004. If the election was closed and John Kerry saw his numbers grow, it's because our turnout was amazing. Black people constitute 11% of the electorate in 2004. That's because there was a tremendous turnout of black women. Now, I'll say this as somebody who's been involved in campaigns, unless I know you're going to tell me I'm taking too long. But y'all want to know the dirty little secret about running a campaign? We always get black women to commit first. We don't change our mind. Once we find a candidate, we like it. The 2000 campaign, I kept saying, Lord, what is this? What is wrong with unmarried white women or white women who go to church, white women who live in the suburb? Now, Latino women are like black women. We find a candidate, we're stuck. We're like, we're okay. Go talk to our men, but we're okay. But white women, there's 16 categories of white women that you have to target in campaigns. Very complicated science of how you target voters in an election. And even as we speak right now, they will control the outcome of this race. They will put somebody in the White House. So if you have any white female friends, single, with no children, they are key. 11% of the electorate. Married, suburban, this is suburbs, right? Oh, when you go to the supermarket, this is we smile. I'm for Obama. I got this. Would you like this button? I got two. Hey. Talk to them. We need their support. And not that, young people, black and white, very key. They are with Obama in the polls, but we all know they need a little reminding. And just stay on these campuses every day, especially the day before Election Day. Can y'all bake them something? Take it to their dorm? Say, can I take you out right now? Got some cookies. But they are very important. But Michelle, back to the topic. Michelle is a phenomenal sister. She is smart. She is an anchor. And as First Lady, she will make us proud.
This will be my last question. I think we could take another one from the press if someone wants to line up the microphone. This is my last question, so if you have a question, and not a comment or a sermon. You mentioned the word incitement in referring to Sarah Palin and winking and other references. And on that issue, she recently was down in Florida, and she has this line in which she talks about Barack Obama palling around the terrorists who would destroy this country. And in this particular audience, according to the Washington Post, keying on the word incitement, one member of the audience yelled, "Kill him." In other words, she had gotten the audience so lathered up that this particular guy yelled, "Kill him," when she uttered that line, that he was paddling the turtles. Now, in addition to that, there was an African-American member of the TV crew who was, had epithets yelled at him. So they were lathered up. And then, of course, you go across the ocean, there was a man, an African, I don't know if he was a British citizen, but he was shot 3 times for wearing an Obama t-shirt by racists who said that's why they were shooting him 3 times. Now, my question is a specific one, and that is, as you're being an official of the Democratic National Committee, I wonder, is it possible that the McCain campaign is running the risk of yelling fire in a crowded theater?
If you look at today's town hall meeting that Senator McCain conducted, it was a very angry, mob-like crowd that was worked up to the point where McCain had to basically say, but I need a positive message. Everyone was, look, there were some people in the audience who said, you gotta be a lot more forceful. You must, and they were using the fist. That is a bad sign. And I said the other night that I believe that Sarah Palin should dial it back. She is, after all, a leader. Senator Biden said, following, he was off this weekend because he had death in his family, that tone matters. This country, we've never experienced this kind of election. This has been a very unpredictable political season. And yet, what's happening now is that they're reaching at this level where they're stoking animosity. We've always had what I call dirty politics. Let's pit, straights against gays, blacks against whites. We've used affirmative action. But this has been coming rather slowly. And first, there were inferences that because we gave mortgages to certain people, they're causing this economic downfall. Senator Obama is a community organizer, and he fought for the Community Reinvestment Act, although that was passed in 1977 when I was still in high school, which meant that he was in high school, but now that's the issue. So, it's a narrative. If you listen to the narrative, the conclusion is, as the young man in Florida who was overheard, and it's on video, the conclusion is, either treason by virtue of the fact that he's been, associated with these so-called radicals from the 60s, or, the ultimate killing. Now, I was very upset when I heard that, and I called as many people as I knew in the McCain campaign. Oh yeah, I would pick up a phone and call anybody. If I could dial Jesus right now, I would call him. But I pray every morning as if Jesus is listening, so I'm ready. But I call and I say, dial it back. I said the same thing during the primary campaign when there was all of this vitriol involved between, Clinton and Obama. I kept saying, dial it back. Because, this is a very sensitive moment. And we're leaders. And we have to watch our words. And a leader doesn't go around, putting out all of this filth, all of this trash, and making all these wild accusations. The anti-Muslim statements. I'm offended at all of the rumors on the internet, as if to suggest that being a Muslim, which he's not, he's a Christian, but being a Muslim is bad. Being a Muslim is not bad. Being Jewish is not bad. Being a Hindu, being Catholic, being Baptist, being none of the above. We're human beings. And yet, when you see all this going on, and as you know, on some nights on certain networks, it is just rife with racial animus. So here's what I tell people. Not that I'm, often above everything, because I'm not. Some days I want to get right there in the mud pile. Oh yeah, I'm a Louisiana girl. I like my rights and my politics the same way, spicy. See, I got my fist like this. Watch my